What is going on, Plague Ravens, and welcome to another Thymesia video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about everything you need to know about plague weapons, how to upgrade them, how to make them better, how to get them for free. So all that stuff that has to do with plague weapons, we are going to cover in today's video. There's a total of 21, so let's dive in and talk about them. So there are two ways you could actually get plague weapons. Number one, you could actually get plague weapons for free, and that is by using your Ravenclaw, charging up your Ravenclaw, grabbing the enemy, pulling that plague weapon off the enemy, and that is a temporary weapon. This is going to be extremely important that you understand this and you do this throughout the game, because this is going to help you guys make sure you progress with that weapon. In addition to that, the other way you're able to get the weapon is by defeating enemies that have said specific weapon. If you guys notice here on the list, there's a total of 21 of them. The first two columns, those are weapons that you can pick up from any enemy or any NPC. The bottom ones, which is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weapons. These are all obtainable from bosses. So only bosses drop those bottom weapons. So you have to defeat every single boss to be able to unlock it. This is the last one that we unlocked, so we're going to show it right there. And that is this one right here, which is really cool. All right, so now that you guys already understand how the weapons work, let's talk about the stuff that's really important with these weapons that might be overlooked if you guys watch any other videos. So these weapons tend to have a total of 2 additional buffs from the way it actually drops from you. So when it drops from you guys, it will drop like this. The top bar of the weapon, and we notice on the right hand side, says strength 12 out of 10. Now this is based on your attributes. If your attribute scaling is less than 10, you are not going to get that particular extra buff. You have to meet the threshold. It's actually going to show red for you guys. You're going to have to meet that threshold to get that additional buff. The weapon, what it originally comes with, is just a basic attack, and all these weapons drop the basic attacks unless you upgrade them, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, in order for you guys to upgrade these particular weapons, it's going to be extremely important that you do the charge claw and you kill the enemies that have these particular weapons, because when you do the charge claw, you have a chance of pulling a weapon shard for that specific weapon. Okay, so if you want to level up a specific weapon, look for that enemy that has that weapon, charge your claw, and extract that weapon shard. Now, after you guys go ahead and meet the first requirement, which is the attribute requirement, which is the first thing you should go for, then you guys need to go ahead and level this up. This is a completely leveled up hand axe. And as you guys notice right here, all this column right here is completely leveled up. So from here, guys, as you guys notice right here, I earned a energy cost. So it reduced the energy cost to 67. It once again reduced the energy cost to 60 right here. And on this one right here, I actually unlocked an extended action. And all of them unlock at level 4. When you level them up, you're going to unlock that extended action. So what does the extended action does? So theoretically, regularly it just does a melee axe, right? But with the extended one, I'm actually able to throw the axe instead of just smashing it. So each weapon will have an extended one. We'll go over each of them right now. After that, guys, once you go from the 4th to the 5th one, you're going to increase the basic attack and you're going to increase the extended attack as well. Now, once you fully max it out, not only do you increase the basic attack, you increase the extended action, but you also get an additional buff, which is based on an attribute, a different attribute, as long as it meets the requirement. So vitality, I have 10, so it reduces damage intake by 25. If I don't have vitality at 10, I won't be able to get that. And like I said, each weapon has that. So let's go look at each weapon. It's basic attack, extended, and of course, it's additional buff. So here we go, guys. This is the other one, which is the knife. So this one right here, guys, once we fully level up, it's going to cost us 40% less, but our extended action is going to cast right after successful deflect. And an additional one, we need strength. Okay, so you guys got to make sure that when you pick a weapon of your choice, you see which are the two main ones. That way you level them up accordingly. That way when you have enough to level up the weapon, you have it already completely maxed out. Now I will have a best plague weapon video, so you guys are definitely going to want to make sure you check that out when it comes out. So here we got another one, guys. This is the halberd. And this right here, guys, once again, once we get here, we get the extended one. Press X twice, and that will do that nice sweep right there as you guys are seeing the animation. Once we do the fully one, this is going to be strength and strength. So basically, it needs 10 strength to the first one and 20 strength for the additional buff. And this is a really good one for crowd control. Next one, guys, we have this one, which is a shield. Once again, this is fully left out because this is pretty easy to do. So this one, guys, with the extended, when you do the extended, guys, it's going to go ahead and do 2 shield bashes, which is going to smash the person and send them flying to oblivion. And this one requires vitality 10, vitality 20 to get that full one. The next one, guys, is we have the bow. And the bow is amazing, guys. We have the extended, which is going to allow you guys to do double shots with your bow. And in addition to that, guys, it's going to go ahead, if you have strength and plague, it's going to give the enemy 1 stack of bleed, debuffing when landing, which keeps leaving wounded on enemies. So it allows you to wound the enemy with strength and plague. Next up, guys, is the stash. And this one right here, guys, and we go all the way down here. Extended is going to perform a double stash. And you need double plague, so 10 plague and 20 plague. Then we have the hammer. For the hammer, guys, we need vitality and strength. With the final one, it's going to gain a stack on offense, and that's going to reduce 50 damage when you're casting it. So really good one to cast on enemies because it gives you a really good one. In addition to that, it deals a ton of damage. But in addition to that, guys, you also get that nice cooldown. Next up, guys, we have the knights, and these ones, once you fully level them up, you can cast again when having the flying dagger buff to throw a flying dagger out rapidly, so you can throw them really fast in successions. And you need a double plague on this one, 10 and 20, to gain extra 5 daggers when casting. Next, guys, so we have the fist. Now for the fist, when you go all the way down, extended action is going to allow us to cast this while in the air. This is really good if you guys combine this with a weapon that lets you jump. Not with a weapon, with a talent that lets you jump, and then you cast this down and smash down. Really good. This one scales off strength and vitality, reduces damage 50%, and can break enemy super armor. Next up, we have the Qatar. With the Qatar all the way to the bottom, guys, extended, press X twice to perform a forward stab, high jump. And this one's the one that you could actually, cast this one and then cast the fist, and it's just a really good combo here. This scales off plague, so really good to have. Next up, we have the whip, one of my personal favorite ones. This one right here, guys, extended. When you press X twice, it's going to go ahead, instead of, usually when you cast it the first time, it throws the enemy away from you. This one actually pulls it to you, and it scales off plague and increases the casting speed, so that's really good. Next up, guys, we have the Greatsword. Now, for the Greatsword, it scales off vitality, 10 and 20. It's going to reduce damage by 50% and by 25 to 75 when you have it fully casted. This one does a ton of damage, up to 420. And this one's really, really good because when you have the extended action, it performs a shorter but faster horizontal slash. Next up, guys, we have the Twin Swords. Once fully upgraded, guys, this one's going to have plague and strength. It's going to deal extra 30 attack damage, and this is going to leave 30% wounded, so it's going to do a really good amount of damage. And then increase your basic attack quite a lot, and also your extended action, press B during a cast and can dodge that one, which is really good because when you're fighting the enemies, you're hitting them really hard, and then you just do a little dodge and then another swing, 240 attack on that one. Then we have the Blood Blade, guys. For the Blood Blade, scales off plague, so very easy to get because you just need 10 plague, and you're going to gain 2 stacks of Blood Sword buff after landing a saber attack. So this is a really good one to get because it scales off plague 10-10, right? Extended cast, as you see right there, it gives you pretty much blood sword, right? Buff. And then we got this one right here, which is the Bust Wands. We have the Miasma, and this is kind of like a little powder smoke that we do. With the extended action, guys, it's going to allow you guys to not only cast it, but hit the enemy as well. Scales off plague and vitality. You have to have 20 and 20 for this one, guys. Then we have this one, which is going to be the Fool's Punch. This one extended, guys, it's going to press right bumper right after the Predator Claw landing to perform a full punch can break enemy super armor. As you see, it does really amount of damage. Once again, all these scale off 20 vitality and 20 plague. Next, we have this one, which is one of my favorite ones. This is, guys, this is called the Mutated Tentacles. This does really good damage. And this one right here, guys, once again, with the extended one, you're going to press X before smashing attack and cast it again. Can cast repeatedly, so you can do multiple casts. Vitality 20, plague 20 on this one. Then we have the Bloodstorm. For the Bloodstorm, guys, extended cast right here. This is going to allow you to do that massive amount of damage, 200 armor amount of wound. Scales up vitality and plague. Then we have the Vile Blood Shield. This is definitely one of those defensive buffs, and this has an extended action. You're going to gain 3 stacks of defense and rehabilitation buff with Vile Blood Shield breaks, plague, and vitality scaling. Then we have Giant Sword. For the Giant Sword, guys, you're going to have extended action, so that means you're going to have double, triple smash, as you can see right there. Vitality and strength right there. Ton of damage, guys. For horizontal slash 360, the third strike 240, and the jump attack 480. It's crazy good. Last, we have the Javelin Sword. For the Javelin Sword, guys, really good vitality and strength. As you see, guys, it does that forward sleep and that smash. Really good. And really good to dodge those enemies. Plus, you get that nice extra explosion as well. So really awesome as well, guys. And of course, you're going to need skill shards for all these to make sure you guys get these weapons. So start farming the shards and pick which weapon you like the most. So far, out of all the weapons I showcased, let me know which one you guys like the best. And you're definitely going to want to check out this video that's popping over here, which goes over all the potions and everything you need to know about the potions. So make sure you guys check out the video. If you guys are enjoying our content here on the channel, do me a huge favor, guys. Drop a comment, drop a like, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Turn on all your notifications. And you want to show a little bit more love, hit that thank you. And don't forget to hit that join and join the Bold Nation. Thank you very much. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.